And just an example with pens, a good plan on paper. There's so many that are good on paper. And a prime example, the other day, someone came up to me and they said, listen, I want to get 3 sessions, maybe 2 sessions or 1, whatever it's going to take for you to show me how to do this plan. Then I start to read through the plan and I said, where'd you get this plan? And this person said that they had gone online and they had asked some people and they wrote all these workouts based on what they were doing in terms of research. And there was some rhyme and reason to it, but it was very haphazard. I said, well, based on this, tell me your goal. What do you want to accomplish here? It doesn't even say sets and reps here. And to them, it was like a second thought. Oh yeah, I know, I thought about that after. I really should have thought of it, but I saw different things, different places. And that made me, it was a bit amusing. To me, I recognize and I encourage people to do the research and to take, get something and go with it. I'm glad that much happened, right? But sometimes by piecing all these things together and making what's considered a good plan on paper is not a good plan in proper application, right? And I was looking at it and I said, well, based on all this, there's no way I'm gonna be able to show you all this in 1, maybe 2 sessions. And for me, I'm not here to try to make people get more sessions, but the truth of the matter is that sometimes you gotta just start somewhere small, learn something, master it, and then expand, not to try to learn 3 things all at once. And it happened so that it took us almost a full session just to get through the first 4 exercises that he wanted to do, because they're pretty technical exercises. And in the end, that great plan on paper wasn't a great plan in application because it assumed too much. It relied on too much. It relied on some sort of a base knowledge. And on top of that, we had to start talking about, okay, when do you transition to a harder weight? When do you challenge, how many reps and sets are you doing? And we talked a little bit about that, but again, no matter what, nothing is gonna beat you getting into the process and just doing it and adjusting on the fly. Sometimes they call it building the airplane in the air. It's a business term where you're just you're up there already, you're just doing it and we'll figure it out when we get there, right? Sometimes you do have to do that with fitness as well, with wellness. And again, a good plan on paper is not always a good plan in action. So in the end, you have to learn the pieces, learn the way to apply the techniques, and then eventually you go off on your own. And that's really my goal with all you guys, is to give you the tools and the tips and the techniques that's necessary for you to be able to go venture off on your own. But first you have to master the basics, and after you've mastered the basics, then you go for variety. So don't get bored, and don't consider anything you find put out together perfect plan, because the perfect plan is the plan that fits for you. And it's gonna be different than the person beside you, the person beside them. A good plan on paper is not always a good plan in application.